Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. Yesterday there was only a couple. They weren't awesome, so we lumped them in with this list, and we were doing a double day, which may happen again in the month of December. So let's talk about them. Now, first up is 1675 square feet on Ferguson. These photos are bad, like just bad. Like, you've got a coat and a bunch of shoes hanging out over here. You've got no fridge, no stove, which I always say is a better option, is because buyers are going to overestimate how much it costs to put that stuff in. But there's like a construction helmet there's a binder sitting on the counter. Like, at least pretend like you're trying, you know? Like, what? I don't even know what that is. Is that trying to show the entrance? Is it trying to show the banister? I know it's hard to shoot a vacant house, but I mean, this is just, it's just bad. It's just ugly. Ugh. So I have to rinse the taste out from that last one and look at something like this on Waldie. I've always liked this neighborhood. It's one of the first neighborhoods that Mattamy built. You always want to check the age of things like the roof and furnace and air conditioner, because it's getting to that point where a lot of these homes need replacement. Waldie is a bit of a feeder street into the subdivision off of James Snow, so you do get traffic on this street. Although opening up Trudeau and having the access point off James Snow helps. I don't remember the size of this home. I thought it was under 1,500 square feet, but the listing says it's over 15. So I'd hate to doubt myself. Those don't look like original Mattamy cabinets either. So I have a feeling that they customized this kitchen. They've also done a finished basement. It looks like they've ripped all the carpet out in the house, at least from what we can see, on the first and second floor. And then they have carpet in the basement, which is my personal preference in a basement versus kind of a cheaper laminate floor. Looks like there's an office, and the rule still stands. If your laundry room looks good, there's a good chance the rest of the house looks pretty good too. You've got some mature trees in the backyard. So you do get some of the things from a new home, but then you also start seeing even the deeper and wider lots. Standard Mattamy size is 80 feet. In this area, this one's about 86 feet. Doesn't sound like much, but 6 feet makes a big difference in these backyards, and it's nicely set up. So I'm a big fan of this one. The other nice thing that they didn't show very well in the pictures is that you might be able to park two cars side by side, which is the next best thing to a double garage. 12 Dredge Court. Dredge sounds so sort of ominous and overcast and everything else. It's never been my favorite street name. Many of the streets in Milton are named after important historical figures, so I mean no offense by that at all. Just the way the name sounds. Words have power, I think, especially when they're put out there. So this is called a Park Hill, and I'll give you a couple of hip hop stories. First of all, if you know the Wu-Tang, and for the rest of this home, I'm going to put my Wu-Tang hat on, then you know that I'm too ill. I represent Park Hill. See my face on a $10 bill. That's from Winter Wars. And I saw a guy outside Hawthorne Village Public School today, and his license plate said Mr. Goodbar.
Don't be cruel, cause you'll be on your own. It's my prerogative and my microphone.
And I said, that's LL. And he kind of winked at me. He said, you're old school. And I said, absolutely. Well, I left the hat on because why not? So 1077 McCuaig is $799. I think it's too much money for this home. It's 1,900 square feet. You could probably do the two cars side by side. I don't see the value at this price. 393 Nakerville, $879. This is Mattamy Plan 7, and if you look at the finishes inside, carpeted stairs, the lighter cabinets, I think they're going to have a tough time. Can this model reach this kind of height, 24, 36, or 37 square feet? It can, but it's usually got to be really kind of connecting from a finishes standpoint. So That's what I think is going to hold these guys back. I just don't see the interior that would lead me to believe that they are going to hit this price. So this one on Boughton is a direct competitor with the home on Holland Rake. And remember, Holland Rake is essentially the same floor plan as this one. There's slightly different minor details, but it's a Tothberg, same as the one on Holland Rake. That one has a pool and a finished basement. This one is $10,000 less, but to put those things in to this home would cost a lot more than $10,000 to make them equivalent. So my own personal pick would be something on Holland Rake, and you also get that nice view. Boughton's a great street, but you get that nice kind of open view just over to the side. So there we go, double episode wrapped up, and all I gotta say is Wu-Tang.